Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial we will take a closer look at how to play the King of the Hill game mode on Yamantao map. If you are still unfamiliar with the King of the Hill game mode in general, I recommend that you watch my tutorial on the Canyon map first, where I explain all the basics. In this tutorial here we will concentrate on how to play this specific map. Since Yamantao is a long-range map, I again recommend that you use a robot that can run fast over longer sustained periods, and again we will assume that you do not want to or do not have a Kumiho or a Strider to use for that purpose. Recommended weapons to attach again are Talambas and Pins or Orkans and Pinata. Now take a look please at the firing position that I assume. This will allow you to stay well out of range of Orkans and Tarans that the other team may have. However, you yourself will be in a great position to splash into center and keep your robot to run to the next active beacon. The same principle applies if you start from the other side of the map, jump into a robot that can run fast over longer sustained periods, attach splash weapons, and assume a firing position where you can support your teammates in center well, splash nicely, and give red a nice little headache. Providing support fire for your teammates at center is extremely important on Yamantao map. The remaining beacons are spread out so that there are 2 beacons each on both ends of the map. It is extremely unlikely that you will be able to catch a beacon away from red team. That means whoever gets and holds center and then gets and holds their own side's beacon will likely win the game. A total of 6 beacons is needed to fill up your beacon bar completely. Strategically and tactically, that means on Yamantao map there's usually a big brawl, big fight around center every single time center becomes active, and then you have a bit of waiting and preparation time when your own home beacons are active. That time, as you can see here, can usually be used for a bit of fun and dance. Big shout out to this player here for using his Schütze with an Ancil shield and help catch beacons all the time. We were having a bit of a laugh together. In any game on Yamantao map, but especially if you're playing in a squad, it would be recommendable to decide who will become mid-range or long-range support bot and who decides to be brawling. Because once it's time for the center beacon to become active again, the brawlers go into center, whereas the supporting mid-range and long-range bots stay back to collect points for the team and fill up the beacon bar. You can see this here now. All the brawling and strong high health point bots make themselves ready to go into center, whereas me and my other teammate here, the Schütze, go back to catch the beacon and collect points for our team. Remember, the goals in King of the Hill are to fill up your team's beacon bar, be at the active beacon as long as possible, and don't let red catch center. Only once you have done your part to help catch beacon points, think about damage you can do. I will show you in a couple of seconds what happens if neither team concentrates on their beacons. In the example on the left side here, me and my teammate see another teammate catch the center beacon, and we assume that everything will be fine so that we can go ahead and harass red a little bit at their beacon. On the right side, a similar thing happens for red team. They are also not getting their beacon. What you, however, have to keep in mind is that the timer countdown or the point countdown does not start whenever someone gets to an active beacon. It starts as soon as that beacon becomes active itself. So the later you arrive at the active beacon, the less points you will get. That also means your team's beacon bar doesn't fill up, so you risk losing the game. So to make this clear again, on Yamantao map it is especially important that your team always has somebody close to your own home beacons, so that you can catch points as soon as either beacon activates. One way to make sure of that is, once it's time to catch your own beacon, to play a little bit more aggressive and ditch your robot and jump into the next one to be close to your home base, because obviously from either side. The home base is too far away to simply run back and still get full points. It is easier to ditch your bot and jump into a new one. As always, I hope you found these tips useful. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.